Hey guys, it's Haps, and in today's video we've got another 5 of a kind, and it is the 5 Gazelles, and this was done using the golden pack. So let's just jump into the run and I'll sort of take you through it. And you can see here that I've started out with double opossum and silk moth. Now, I quite like opossum silk moth. You could use a bulldog silk moth, but you can see here I've picked up a couple more, and I actually feel like I make a mistake here. One of these silk moth should go behind that front opossum, because basically you want to have a silk moth behind a pet that has a decent amount of health. That way it has an increased chance of withstanding at least one hit so that the silk moth can trigger. So already we're starting off with a bit of a mistake and we end up taking a loss, but it doesn't matter because the new life system gives us a heart back. So we're still 5 hearts and 0 trophies. And it was on this turn I found a couple of gazelles. Now, the way the gazelle works is it adds additional stats, should I say, +1/+1 for every additional gold you take into the next round. So in the early stages, pets such as magpie, weasel, pets like that, which allow you to take gold into the next round, are pretty useful when using the gazelle. And as you can see in my team, I've got none of those. Yeah, I have no pets that are giving me any kind of gold. So having the gazelle here is kind of pointless. Yet we roll into more. And it was at this point I'm thinking, okay, maybe we can do some kind of gazelle run. I need to find a way to generate gold, but we've got a level 2 gazelle already and we've got 2 in the shop. So it was at this point I decided, right, we're going 5 gazelles and we'll see how it goes. We're going to just send this and we're going to go all in. So I sell a couple of pets from the team. I sell the silk moth and I sell the flycatcher. And I bring in the 2 gazelles and I roll into an avocado. Now, I've been talking about the pets that allow you to generate extra gold, but then there's the avocado. Now, the avocado, the way that works is you spend 3 gold this turn and carry it over to next turn. So when you're running gazelle, that's basically just giving you stats the next turn. And also, avocado can be really useful when using pets such as bird of paradise. So right now you can see I've got no pets in my team that are generating gold, but I'm just relying on avocados, and I'm really lucky here. I rolled into 2 of them. So next turn we're going to get a nice little boost of stats, a +1/+1 for the level 1s and +2/+2 for the level 2 for 6 additional gold, because the avocado is going to be carrying over 6 gold. So you can see here, the front one goes from a 5/7 to a 17/19, and that's just such a big stat jump at this stage of the game. Like, to have a 17/19, a 10/10 and an 8/9 on turn 7, it feels kind of good. So we do find another gazelle here and we put it at the back, and you'll see as I'm rolling down through here I pass sea lion. Now I think this is also a little bit of a mistake that I made. I was too tunnel visioned on getting all of the gazelles into the team as quickly as possible, and I could have probably picked up a sea lion just to get some added stats. Now the way the sea lion works is, depending on where it is in your team, it adds health to the pets on its right and then attack to the pets on its left. So we could have done with a sea lion or 2 going through these couple of turns. So I do think that was a bit of a mistake, because I'm missing out on a few stats there. So you can see here we're actually starting to win a little bit. We still have 4 hearts, and that's the important thing about these 5 of kinds. You need 4 hearts. We level the fleet into the birds of paradise, and honestly the bird of paradise is the perfect pet for these kind of runs. And it's finally now I decide, you know what, I should probably bring in a pet that's going to generate me some gold. Now the way that the silver fox works is, for every attack that it has, up to a total of 3, you generate a gold for next turn. So we can see here, it faces 1 attack, generates a gold, faces another, generates 2 gold. So that's 2 gold carried over. Now, the reason why I actually decided now's the time to bring in a pet that's giving me gold is I need as much gold as I can get to spend each turn, not only for the gazelles, but also for the bird of paradise as well. Because the way the bird of paradise works is, for every 8 gold spent, it will distribute +1/+1 stats to all friendly pets. So if I can generate lots of gold, not only are my base stats and my gazelle going to be higher, but also I'm going to have plenty more to spend so that I can get more stats from the bird of paradise. Because eventually we're going to have to transition away from silver fox and bird of paradise into 5 gazelles. So I pick up the pitta here and I put it onto the silver fox. And honestly, I think pitta is such a good item, especially for the silver fox, because you want the silver fox to face as many attacks as possible. So you can see here, it takes the hit from the slug, gains an additional 15 health, and is able then to take 2 more hits, which means we're getting the full amount from the silver fox at this stage. So pitters are really useful. We pick up another avocado here, and then I basically just roll looking for avocados, pitters, and birds of paradise here. We pick up another pitter, so we now have 3 pitters in the team, just to try and give us as much sustainability as possible. And again, we go into this fight hoping that the silver fox will be able to take as many hits as it can, and it only takes 1, so that is only 1 gold generated, but we still come away from the win. So again, we gain our stats, and this turn is insane. We level the bird of paradise, we level the silver fox, we add an avocado as well, and then we find a chocolate here, and I'm thinking, who do I want to add this chocolate to? Now, at the moment, it's all about trying to scale these gazelles as much as possible, because there'll come a point where we're not going to be able to generate much gold. So I add the chocolate to the bird of paradise, and we're still managing to win. So we go into this turn, and we're on 7 trophies. And again, I'm rolling for avocados, I'm rolling for another gazelle, and then another pitter, I would say, for this final gazelle that we got in the team. And we find none. We find 1 bird of paradise, and that is it. So gold generation is going to be pretty low unless this silver fox can pop off. And 1, 2, 3. So that's an additional 6 gold. The silver fox came in clutch on this turn and is actually going to make a difference. We're able to take this one down to go to 8 trophies. Now this is the most important turn of the run, because we need to generate as much gold as we can to take into the final shop phase, assuming we manage to get the 9th trophy this time round. So we pick up an avocado here, and we're still rolling. We still need 1 more gazelle, and boom, we find that gazelle, which is ideal. We level the bird of paradise, and we go into this round. Now we need the silver fox to generate its maximum 6 gold here, and we come up against the perfect team. There's your 1, there's your 2, and there's your 3. So that's 3 gold from the avocado and 6 gold from the silver fox that we're going to be taking in to our final round. So firstly, we have to dispatch this team, but we've got some pretty big gazelles, especially with the pitters, so that wasn't too much of a problem. And here we go. This is the final shop phase. Now, I actually sell the silver fox here and bring in the gazelle a little bit too prematurely. I was a little bit excited because there are some buy-sell pets in this pack that could have triggered the bird of paradise a little bit more, or given the team a few more stats, such as the oyster, for example, or the blue-ringed octopus. But we're rolling through here. We're looking for the tomato to give us just a little bit of extra attack and maybe wipe out a backline. We bring in the final gazelle. We actually find another one in the shop. I freeze it. I don't know why. I'm not going to use it. But we now have no way of generating gold, except for avocados. So it kind of comes down to this turn. This is probably the strongest we're going to be. So if we don't do it this turn, then we will still have a chance, but our gazelles will be weaker. However, we are strong enough, and we're able to dispatch this team, and we get the 5 gazelles over the line. Now, I was a little bit nervous going into this final round, just in case we didn't make it, because it felt like such a good run and everything had gone in our favor. I don't know how many avocados we bought. Maybe I'll throw up a stat so that we can see. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.